the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Do you have a small farm, a big farm, or just critters in the backyard to feed? If you answered yes to any of those questions, then you need to make the short drive down to A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee today. Owner and operator Jamie Ayers has you covered and will treat you right. That's A&B Feeds in Etheridge, Tennessee.
Arctic Air keeps your home or business comfortable. For more than 20 years, we provided outstanding residential and commercial services through Southern Middle Tennessee. Whether you need assistance with your heat, air conditioning, preventive maintenance, or anything in between, trust our reliable team to get the job done. We'll take the time to figure out your specific needs and recommend what we believe is right and best for your situation.
We've been using Arctic Air for over 15 years now. Their service is great, they're here when we need them, and their prices are competitive. They take the worry out of the heat and air so I don't have to.
Arctic Air. When you need us, we'll be there.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
And welcome back here to X Sports Live. Looks like the sound is working. We got to wait till 2 Chainz gets
Finally,
here.
here I come. I'm on the way.
This is the poor boy style of Drake.
Yeah, hey, close enough.
He is not dressed like this at all.
Never. I didn't even know who he was.
And he comes in. This is his new style.
Yeah, I had to throw something on different. Obviously, you know how I've been dressing up, but hey, you know something different. I had to show
He's got a haircut.
I had to show, yeah, a little.
You know what? I ain't even gonna say what it is. I'm gonna keep that for off there.
Oh Lord, here we go off there. Commercial break.
He's full time now, you know, and now he's, you know.
Now I gotta show.
Where's
off.
Ben? Ben, come on. Is this dress code now, Ben? Yeah. You making this boy tighten up a little bit?
You know, also he, I wasn't going to say this, but I think we need to bring it up here about Hayden that, you know, he's not. We got a lot of games this week, and he's not working because he's having graduation. He's got graduation parties. Do you think we were invited?
I was sending out invites. No. I was sending out invites. I'm having one on Friday with the basketball group just because we're all graduating. Mm-hmm. And then May the 4th, hey, y'all come see me. Pulaski's not that far away. It's a 15-minute drive.
Dude, we've had Super Bowl parties. We've had WrestleMania parties 2 nights.
Yeah, he ditched us.
He ditched us on one night for a girl.
Mm-hmm. Yes, he did. Yeah, I did.
And then he shows up the second night, but we can't get a text message about a graduation party. Hey, 2 Chainz, you may be out.
I was going to send. Hey,
you may be down there with Crash.
Man. No,
you may be down there with Crash.
I'm just
saying you may be with Crash.
Hey, he's about to be full time soon. Too.
Well, he'll be over there with Big Fred.
You just dropped your mic.
You just dropped the mic.
Did you?
It come out of my pocket. Mic check. They may want to cut mine off.
What a start.
I'm about to get round up anyway.
Yeah, we're off to a rousing start. We got the Loretto baseball team in here.
They don't know what to think.
They don't know what to think. We've had a lot of fun with them off air. But, guys, let's kind of recap what's happened this week. First off, you know, just down the road here with Lawrence County. 2 crazy games, you know, a 1-0 game that me and you called, hour and 23 minutes.
Fastest baseball game ever called.
And then last night, 16-0 after the second inning.
Yeah, I couldn't believe that score.
It was a massacre.
Yeah. It was. It's two. I've never seen two games in a series like that at that different extremes.
Yeah, 1-0 at the end of the game, and then at the top of the second, you said what was it, 16-0 at one point?
16-0 at the
Yeah,
second
that's
inning.
Well, the first game on Monday was a pitching duel. Casey Smith pitched to Jim.
Yeah.
I don't know what the kid's name was from Lee County, but Franklin County.
Benson,
He pitched really well. We were having a hard time moving runners. We get a run on first somehow, and then we couldn't.
Yeah.
Isaiah got picked off, and we thought, okay, maybe this ain't going to work. And I don't know, but man, that team's whew.
Yeah, it was a wild, kind of crazy set of things going down with that. Our team that's in house here tonight, they're got the firm spot there on the top spot there within the district. We're not mad that the district tournament's going to be at their house.
No, that's a very nice place to host a district.
Great place.
We love calling games. We like setting up down there. It's a very nice facility. Hats off to the coach here. He's not on air yet, but I mean, it's a real nice place to go call a game and to host.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, they said they got to work on your hat situation.
I told them I'd wear it, but I ain't nobody give me anything.
Yeah. There we go.
I don't know if I can wear a Moore hat or not.
You can.
This is live on air.
There you go.
Golly. It does match.
Yeah.
I just stole his hat.
You ain't getting that hat back. You ain't getting it back.
Well, you know how much I'm going to catch for this. Woo. I'll just wear it and smile.
Smile away.
Sticking with baseball, Summertown had their second district loss against Lewis County, but had a pretty impressive win last night. Come from behind against a good Columbia Academy team.
Mm-hmm.
And, hey, I looked at the top 10 in Class 2A, and we've got two Lawrence County teams, the top 10 in Class 2A. I've said it for a while. We've got some really good baseball in this county.
Well, I was just going to go on to the next step and say, even with the girls softball, I mean, we got 6 really good programs.
We do. We really do. Especially
And that's impressive, and we always talk about little old Lawrence County. But I put these guys, our guys, Summertown, whoever, they can go play with the big boys.
Yeah.
Especially in baseball and softball. I don't see why they couldn't.
I mean, overall, just with softball, but also, like you said, all 6 programs are really good. They're on the rise, really high within the district. Obviously, the guys Loretta, they're going to be hosting. And you got Summertown, another good team, and then Lawrence County. They've been on a roll lately. I believe they finished 3rd within the district in the regular season.
There's a weird scenario.
Yeah.
You could have 3 teams tied at 6
I
and
know.
4.
Yeah, I know they went
how
6
that
and
all
4. So I
works
mean,
out,
just overall, all of our teams, they got really good pitching. They can hit the ball really well, and I think all of our teams could make a deep run within the district and within the region. Just have to get there, though.
Yeah, got to get there. We hope they do. We really hope they do. Because if we're busy, that's a good thing.
Yeah,
that's it.
That's the
Just
best
like
thing about it.
basketball. If we're busy late into the season and
We
we're
enjoy
trying
it.
to
It's
figure
fun.
out who needs to be where.
Who needs to be
that's
where.
It's
that's a
hectic,
great-
but it's fun.
It's a great problem to have. Now, we mentioned softball. Lawrence County, Summertown and Loretto playing right now. First time they're going to play again on Friday once again. And Lady Cats have come away with a couple wins here. What, second place in the district, or are they third?
They're second place right now, but just because they play more games than Marshall County, I think if Lawrence County has to win out, I think, and Marshall County has to lose one game for Lawrence County to get the tiebreaker. I think so. We'll see. Obviously, Lawrence County, they like to get that 2 seed, but then again, the 3 seed, that's not going to kill them. I mean, we did what they did last year. I mean, they were underdog for most of the district tournament, and they went on a run there at the late season. So,
Semifinals,
you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, and obviously we got busy, a lot of things sports-wise. We got the NFL draft. We're going to talk about that later. NBA playoffs are going on. I know Dusty's got a lot of thoughts
Boy,
about
Jokic
that.
and LeBron going at it.
Dude, my phone, mine been blowed up by a high school basketball coach right now.
Oh, no.
I won't say who, but it just
I
says,
see who it is.
it just says, if you don't get that Loretta hat off, I'm never watching X Sports Live again.
We got to love the interaction with all of
man.
our,
Hey, it's
all
awesome,
of our
man. It's
coaches.
fun.
We really
And we don't
enjoy
get that
it.
much.
No.
We don't. No, it's fun.
Yeah, it is a lot of fun. Well, coming up next, we have the Loretto baseball team. They'll be joining us next here on X Sports Live. 1, 2 chains.
I'm on my way. Hang on. Give me just 1 sec.
At C&B Linen, fast, friendly, and reliable service is our promise to you. Because you're not just a customer, you're family. From multi-use linen to branded floor coverings and a complete range of cleaning supplies, C&B Linen is here to make sure you have everything you need. From our high-quality products to our fast, friendly, and reliable service, you'll experience the difference with C&B Linen. Because you're not just a client, you're part of our family. You'll be winning with C&B Linen.
Got a dent, a ding, a scratch, or a bent fender? Major or minor, Car Country Collision Center in Leoma can fix you up. Car Country works with all insurance carriers, gives free estimates, can work on foreign and domestic vehicles, and has experience you can trust. They've been in business since 1990. Unfortunately, accidents happen, but you can get your car back on the road with as little hassle as possible with the help of Car Country. Call 931-852-4708 or stop by at 2567 Highway 43 South in Leoma.
Hey everyone, this is Landon Saunders.
And this is Nate Patterson with Cloud9 Fiber.
We're excited to finally be able to offer Lawrenceburg our blazing fast, reliable, and affordable fiber internet services.
If you're looking for a more reliable and more affordable provider, we at Cloud9 Fiber have you covered.
Plans start at $50 a month, and we can offer up to a gigabit to your home or business.
We are excited to be able to offer your first month of service entirely free. We encourage you to sign up on cloud9fiber.com or by calling 931-201-9098 so we can help you make the switch today.
For the best meal from south of the border, head to Cocina Real in Puente Grande for lunch and dinner. With a wide array of mouth-watering entrees, there's something for everyone on the menu. And you can't forget the cheese dip. They'll treat you like family, and you'll never leave hungry. Make Cocina Real Mexican Restaurant and Puente Grande Mexican Restaurant your choice for authentic cuisine, located in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
I'm Mike Keith, and my friends at Elliott Johnson Insurance have a great partner in Auto Owners Insurance. Auto Owners makes it easy to get life, home, car, or business insurance. Let Elliott Johnson Insurance find the Auto Owners policy that makes a difference in your life. Call Elliott Johnson Insurance at one of their 3 locations, Florence, Loretto, and Lawrenceburg. Elliott Johnson Insurance, moving forward for our clients every day.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here at X Sports Live, joined by the Loretto baseball team, head coach Zach Curtis. We got seniors Miles Moore and the man, the mythical legend, and Carter Daniel down here on the end, and the only one not wearing the Loretto gear. And,
what school you play for?
Loretto.
Okay, good shirt. Nice
it's
shirt.
beige.
It's white.
Dirty white.
Dirty white.
Dirty white.
We've had a lot of fun with Carter down here.
I thought Coach was actually going to take his pullover off.
We've had a lot of fun here with these guys here since they've been here. So guys, had kind of like a week off, basically in between games. So what kind of things have you guys been working on here in the last week or so?
A lot of fundamental stuff. We weren't making the easy plays last week or really all year, so we've really done a lot of work the last few days on that.
A lot of defense, tons and tons of defense. Just fly balls, ground balls, just playing your position, just routine.
I'll speak on our behalf, I think, and I think Coach Moore can agree to this. It's nice having some time off. We got, us coaches got in the dugout one day and we're like, we haven't had a day to practice to get this in with the rain and a Wednesday and this. And so to give these guys a breather after a really hard schedule that we've put them through, and after a tough district schedule to put them through this, it gets that point in the season where it's that tipping point. And so to get that break for these guys and get back to the fundamentals, get back to having a little bit of fun, turning on the music at the field and playing catch and ground balls and getting loud and having a good old time, it to them brings back the joy of the game. Or sometimes it turns into the monotony of the game and gets stagnant a little bit. So these guys, I mean, these last 3 days, they've worked hard, they've kept their focus, and they know they got one goal in mind, and it's to get out of the districts. And so they're excited about that. So we're looking forward to actually getting back on the field tomorrow.
You mentioned the schedule. I mean, it's not just the games you play, but it's, we've had a lot of rain. You've had to reschedule a lot. You're playing 4 or 5 days in a row. How's it felt just to not have to worry about a game for a week or so?
I think it's nice for them too. Like they know they get to show up and practice, and so I know from the coaching side, it's nice not having to get the field ready. Because it really is, and it is that thing. I love mowing, I love getting it ready, I love the way it looks afterwards, but it's just one of those things like when you're always having to worry, all right, we're having an hour away, we still have to do this and this and this, you're just like, man, I'd like to sit back and just kind of watch these guys do their thing and kind of soak in the moment. So on coaching side, it's nice to sit back. But on their side, I think it's nice to get a breather and act like high school kids for once and get that normal situations going. Like they got to go to the icebox as a team yesterday.
He did not join us. He told us no.
What's the icebox?
They can explain. I've never been there. I don't think I've been.
It's a natural spring, but it's dammed up like into a swimming pool almost.
Okay.
It's the spring comes
freezing
straight from
cold.
the cave.
Okay.
I think it sits at 48 degrees Fahrenheit all year round.
So it's freezing cold, but
but it's therapy.
The picture I've seen, it's bluer than that bottle right now. And so like,
where is this place?
It's kind of St. Joe-ish.
Okay.
Kind of.
Okay.
In the middle of nowhere.
In the middle of nowhere.
And the funny thing is, it's always like I always call it a late season playoff tradition that these guys have done for the 4 years I've been there. Like as a team, they'll take everybody after a hot. Because I mean, listen, it was 75 today, but it felt like 90. I mean, it was hot, and so. After that, they'll go and they'll just get in it as a team, and they may not like it, but they're more doing the camaraderie. They're doing the fellowship, and they're doing the stuff where they're getting to spend quality time with each other because they know those days are kind of getting limited. Right. And so it's good for them. It's good for them to show the younger guys, so then when they're gone, these two are gone, the next group does it. And so it's awesome to see these guys all take off to go into the same place, even if they act like yahoos most of the time.
Oh, shut up.
Well, Miles and Carter, being seniors, how's you've come up, you've played a lot, but how's your role now changed here? Like Coach said, there's a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things you got to teach the younger guys moving forward.
It's gone pretty smooth so far this year. We haven't had a lot of issues with the younger guys, and we try to make it fun, but we try to show them the right way to do it, and passing the traditions of just hanging out with one another. I know we've talked a lot lately about how to be a leader. We don't want to yell at our guys, but when it's time to say something to them, we got to do it. But so far, it's gone pretty smooth.
Yeah, we really had to step up this year as leaders and try to show everybody else the way we do things and how we go about stuff. And everybody makes fun of me for my pregame stuff, but if one of those younger guys sees it and then I do good, maybe they'll pick up something from what I'm doing, even though everybody wants to make fun of me for it. So we really just try to show everybody how we do stuff and try to lead.
So what's your pregame stuff that we're talking about?
Carter's not a good trash talker.
The earliest Will Hedges gets there to set up cameras, Carter's already gone. Just if that gives you any time lapse.
If I'm pitching, it's a completely different.
I mean, we have medical staff on standby. By the time it gets done, we have physical trainers, we have masseuses, we have everybody on standby just to be ready to get Carter going to throw his 7 innings.
So is this like some Ray Lewis pump up thing that you got here? Or is this?
No, I really.
Miles says you're not a good trash talker.
Well, when I'm not pitching and when I'm pitching, I'm a little goofier when I'm not pitching. And
two very different people.
And when I'm pitching, I like to be locked in and focused. So, but I don't I get ready about an hour and 10 minutes before the game, and that's when I start stretching and everything, and they all make fun of me for getting ready so early.
Me and David just give him a hard time. I mean, when I was in high school, I'd walk out the field and I'd be like, "Oh, I got 20 minutes. All right, here's a few throws." Let's go around. And David's the same way. And so we always give him a hard time. We equate it to. I'll tell a story real quick. When their freshman year, go sub-state against
East
Robertson, and they had a kid going to Vanderbilt who ended up being the state champions that year. And we show up 2.5 hours before the game started. This dude, who's a behemoth of a kid, is down on the line, full headphones, shades on, and just 2.5 hours before getting ready. And he did not stop until that game started. And it was nuts, but we always kind of equate it back to that. But no, Carter does a good. All the guys have their own little routines, and they all do a good job about getting ready. Listen, one thing
We haven't carried that on as long, but that was for a little while.
And I don't think they brought it on as much as one of our sophomores, Mason Tidwell. I called him a hippie. He used to live on the hippie farm out there in summertime.
Him and Jaden.
They took their shoes off and went earthing. They took their shoes off. And they took their shoes off and they grounded themselves, as they call it, into the ground, so
And
they
so-
could be connected to the earth.
Well, we thought it was funny, so we were.
It's a thing. I promise you. I played with guys in professional baseball.
Okay.
Guys that won World Series where they would no socks, no shoes, no shirt, and they would lay and they had earth and they would connect with the earth and breathe.
But we made fun of them, and so we took ours off too, just to try to mimic them. We all ended up laying out in center field.
You feel like energized after. We haven't really done it lately, but
yoga stuff.
We're just
kind of.
Energy with the
Yeah,
ground.
it is. We're trying to get one with the earth, I guess. And
I don't know.
Me and David was gone at the time, and me and Coach Moore just sat in the dugout and we go, "We got a bunch of hippies." This is what Loretto High School baseball has come to. We're laying in the grass now.
You're welcome.
Is it? I mean, go ahead, Nick.
It was odd seeing them all out there. Next thing you know, they're barefooted. And then next thing you know, there's no shirts on. And then the next thing you know, they're all laying out in center field. just laying there. No cell phones, just laying there. I don't know if they were talking or not, but it was funny looking.
I mean, you've been around some pretty eclectic guys in the big leagues. Is it just something for you that's like, I've seen it before, I've seen it worse?
I couldn't say anything because he's like, "What are they doing?" I said, "Listen, I've seen it, so I can't say anything." And I can't say I've never done it before, so I guess. When you go through a rough spell, you'll do anything to get a zero on board. But no, they have a good time, man. They got into Natasha Bedingfield. What's that song called?
Unwritten.
Like
That's still our song.
That's still our song.
After wins, you'll go in the clubhouse and you're thinking you're gonna hear some Drake or something. No, it's Natasha Bedingfield.
It was ludicrous for my team winning state
Yeah, no,
championships
they're
back in the day.
Yeah, they're singing Unwritten.
Just a bunch of dudes singing Unwritten. Yeah.
Just a bunch of dudes.
Just a bunch of dudes. Guys being dudes.
Hey, we're a different breed. And baseball players are definitely.
They're superstitious. I mean,
are.
Carter over here is so superstitious that he won't wear a different uniform at home. You got listen, creams. Everybody knows.
I got my shirt on.
You got Carter Daniel on the mound. You're wearing cream. It don't matter if he could wear them on the road. I think he would. So, but no,
I've heard that from a lot, especially in the big leagues, starting pitchers. You know that you have to wear a certain uniform. Or
I think
what was it? Chris Sale that ripped up his.
Cut him up.
He didn't like it, so he said, "I'm gonna cut this thing up so I can make sure we don't wear it." And but no, I mean, baseball players are superstitious. I don't know a lot of other sports, but I know baseball players are super superstitious. I would eat the same thing, wear the same socks, compression shorts, the whole 9 yards. I mean, it was down to a science, and in the end, if you cannot let it affect you, like if something goes wrong and you don't let it affect your ability, then you're fine. But if most of the time, it just kind of made you feel like you had a routine.
How fun is it coaching? I mean, this team sounds like they're fun because you just never really know what you're getting into.
Oh, I have no
idea. These guys day in and day out.
Listen, I have no idea what's going to happen day in and day out.
Do you want to tell them about yesterday?
What?
With the walkie-talkies?
Oh, yeah. So we're trying to get,
If I could have held a straight face, I could have played it off.
Down, right? We've struggled with that a little bit, and we're going through bunt defenses, and out of nowhere, I start hearing a goat scream. What sounded like a goat scream. They had taken my walkie-talkies that we use for the press box and the bullpen and me, and they put them in their back pockets. And Clint Seymour's down by the bullpen screaming, and just going nuts. And I'm literally looking around like, and they're just laughing. I'm like, where's this goat? And then Carter just doing that right there, just starts laughing and pulls it out of his pocket. And I just scream, give me those freaking things. Act serious. And I start laughing. We all had a good time. But no, you just don't know. And that's what keeps it light. I mean, because at the end of the day, you're playing a game, you want to be serious, but you got to have those moments that can lighten it up, and they know how to do it. And so with the group of coaches we have and the group of guys we have, it's always jokes, and it's always a good time.
I mean, that's my high school teams when we were winning state championships. So that way, we literally took our head coach's brand new Mustang, and while we were taking batting practice, took it out there in center field and put it behind the protector for the ball getter out there in center field. He wasn't real happy about that when he came back from meetings from the high school to see this bright white Mustang standing in center field.
I think we're gonna have to do that with David's truck. David, if you're listening, I hope you know. Listen, David plays as much joke as anybody.
Oh,
David is the jokester. He will say some things and do some things that I'm just scratching my head, but it's funny. He keeps it light.
So for you guys, what's it like having these coaches that like to have fun, and you're pulling ribs, they're pulling ribs, all of those things?
I think it can keep us relaxed. I mean, I know they get into it during the games, but I feel like if we feel like we have that relationship with them, that we'll play harder for them, and it'll, I guess, keep us more relaxed when we're playing.
Mm-hmm. Right. We know when to cut it off for the most part. You know what I mean? We have a lot of fun, but for these guys, we can get serious with. But when it's time to joke, we can joke. It's just, like Carter said, it's very relaxing, Yeah, we have a lot of fun with it.
Because it is hard. Between me and David and Coach Laws and Coach Moore, we're four competitive dudes. Right. I mean, I'll cheat my son out of checkers if I have to win. I'm not a good loser, but we get very. And David said it the best the other day. He lives and dies with every pitch, right. And so you have those different personalities, and so we all know when to kind of relax the moment, when to tense the moment, when to be serious with those guys, and they know kind of by the look of your face, by the tone of your voice, when to cut it off.
Yeah, that's a good thing to have, because you never want to cross that line.
And talking about the walkie-talkies, we had just had a really good day Monday, and we'd had a really good practice Tuesday too, and it was kind of at the end. And, you could tell the coaches were pleased. We were all good.
You picked a good spot to start making goat noises.
We just
if there's ever a spot to make goat noises, it was them.
It was them.
Yeah, not in the game. Don't want to do that in the game. Well, you guys got 5 games left. You finished with the district schedule, sitting at the top spot there. It's kind of what you want to see. 2 against Scotts Hill, Rossview, and or is it 4 games left?
It's 4 games.
Okay.
Rossview actually had to drop out because of a prom, but we actually picked up Lincoln County, so we'll play
them on Saturday.
Yep. At Lincoln County. So we got
now I know. Now I know where to go on Saturday.
Thursday we go to, or we have Scotts Hill at home. It's our senior day tomorrow. Recognize these guys, and then we go to Scotts Hill on Friday, Lincoln County on Saturday, and then the big one I think these guys are excited about is Lawrence County again on Tuesday.
I'm not to look ahead. I know you got 3 games before them, but you're ending the regular season with the rivalry. Is that a pretty good way to kind of go into the district tournament, knowing you're going to get those emotions up when you're playing every year?
Right, I think it is. I mean, and me and Clint kind of talked about that and kind of how we want to set that up. And I think it's a great way. You play at the very beginning, you play them at the end, and you can see the change. You can see the difference. You can fix the things that happened at the very beginning. Because that first game, there's a pitcher's duel. Bentley threw well, Carter threw well, and it just came down to one play. And not to say that wins and lose you one game, but I think these guys kind of have that on their mind that they want to kind of get that back. And so listen, Lawrence, they're playing as good as anybody right now. Mm-hmm. And so these guys don't take it lightly. I know they don't take it lightly. We don't take it lightly. And I like them on our schedule year in, year out, because they're going to put out a good product, and they're going to press us, and hopefully we can do the same for them. But having that going into the district tournament is going to either A, set the tone for what we're going to do, or just show you what you need to work on. And I think that's a good way to look at it.
Carter, coming back from knee surgery, you know, it was hard to watching you go down there in football, but you made the recovery, you got back in time for baseball. What was that recovery like for you, and getting back on the mound and playing in the field as well?
Well, you know, when I got hurt, I mean, obviously nobody was expecting it, and you go to the doctor and they're telling me it's going to be this long, and I'm like, I think I can get back sooner. So with a lot of prayer, a lot of people praying for me to be healed, and just me going in and working every day at my therapy, I think it allowed me to get back early, because not many people get back at 6 months or less. I was about a week short than 6 months when I made my first start. So nobody was really expecting me to be back. I kept telling him, I was like, I'm going to be back. And he would be like, no, you're not. And I'd be like, okay, I'm going to be back. And so I go to the doctor the week before we play, and he tells me I can pitch, and then I had to work back to get into the field. So now that I'm back fully both ways, it's really nice, because when I first got hurt, I didn't know what baseball season would look like, and to be able to have played as much as I have, I'm really blessed.
This dude, though, he grinded it out. He's been to physical therapy 3 days a week for, how long did you do that for?
5 months.
5 months, 6 months. I mean, it was every day Buddy was doing something, and he was hard at it. So he was dedicated to getting back early, and he stuck with his word.
Miles, let's put this the easiest way. He's pretty smart. This guy's going to get a full ride to go to the University of Tennessee on an education scholarship, and I think some people are surprised that a Moore is this smart.
I don't get it from the Moores. I get it from my mom. That's loud. Love you, Dad.
His charming ability from the
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. We're just messing with you over there, Nick. But so talk about how hard you work in the classroom and how the opportunities that's now given you moving forward.
You know, my parents have always told me that the classroom leads to success. You know, the classrooms, you do good in the classroom, you can go play baseball, you can go ride race dirt bikes, you can go hang out with friends, and that's always been embedded in my brain. And it's just, you got to stick with it. You know, as a baseball player, you don't get full rides. You know, the classroom is what gets you scholarship money, and that's just stuck with me. I feel like the schoolwork's as important, if not more important, than the baseball side of it.
Zach, last time I think we had you on, I asked you a couple of questions from back in your playing days, like your favorite ballpark and your worst ballpark.
Right.
We kind of bonded over that place in Iowa, which is god awful. I think I told like 5 stories about that place after you all left about my time playing there. But I'm kind of. So, have you played in every major league ballpark when you were playing? I think there's a couple new ones.
Yeah, no, I didn't get to play in Detroit.
I don't think you're missing anything.
Cleveland. kind of like some of those Midwest.
Yeah.
I know Detroit and Cleveland were the big ones I know I didn't get to, but the historic ones I did get to. Yeah. So those were a lot of fun just to kind of soak in.
Fenway. What was Fenway like?
It was nostalgia. You know what I mean? That kind of nostalgia to it, and it's just like I thought that brought more of an awe than Wrigley.
Yeah.
I mean, you go into the Green Monster and you're able to sign your name, and you're looking, and they can show you where other guys have signed it. Like it's just one of those memories that you can't describe. Right. Same thing as Yankee Stadium. I know the old Yankee Stadium, but the new one. I mean, walking up, it just looks like a Coliseum.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just huge, and fans are on top of you, so like that. And then Wrigley was great. Yeah. Wrigley was awesome. Worst locker room in Major League Baseball.
It's improved since.
Yes, since then it's gotten better, but I'm talking our high school locker room right now is better than what Wrigley had. Sorry, guys, but I mean, it was just one of those things. You walked in as a Major League Baseball player, and it was my rookie years when I got to go there, and I'm thinking it's gonna be all bright and shiny. And nope, looked like a closet. But no, it was a lot of fun once you got on the field, and being the bullpens then were on the field.
Mm-hmm. Yes, they were. Yeah.
So I mean, you had fans on top of you. Saying, just getting after you. So I got to pitch there, so it was a lot of fun. And those fields were just Camden. Yeah. And it was awesome. Yeah. Beautiful. And like I said, my favorite park's Bean City. Yeah. So Pittsburgh does it great. Just the surrounding, the backdrop of it was awesome. So
Yeah, it's outside of Wrigley. Being a Cubs fan, it's my favorite ballpark, PNC. I mean, you can't beat the views of that place, and it's easy to get tickets because no one cares about.
No one wants to go,
especially midweek games.
I think
really easy.
I think once Skeens gets up there, tickets may jump up a little bit because they got that other rookie that's throwing lights.
Jones.
Yeah. So I mean,
I'd love to get back because I covered Rowley Tellez when he was in the minors. He hit the furthest ball I've ever seen in the Appy League. He literally in Princeton, and he hit it over the right center field fence, one-hopped and landed in the end zone on the football field. I've never seen the ball go that far.
I've seen Rowdy break down a steel door.
Did you play with Rowdy?
I played against him in Lehigh Valley, actually. Yeah. Bad call. He gets tossed, and he comes in, and it balls and strikes, and he breaks down a steel door. I mean, because he's a big man. These guys probably, I don't know if they've seen him.
I interviewed him a couple times, and after one of them, he gave me a nice little slap on the rear end, and I've got a flat rear end to begin with, and it got really flat. Oh my gosh! I'm like, my goodness, that just knocked me into.
Short story about Rowdy. Then he got called out on balls and strikes. Well, they had a similar system to the ABS that they have now, so it show you where your pitches were. Yeah. He took a printout and slid it under the umpire's door. So when they got back, he got suspended.
Yeah, I bet he did.
But he's all listen. Competitors just want to show what they know and how they felt, and so I don't blame him. It probably wasn't the right thing to do, but I mean, he didn't say it to his face. He slid it under there, let him know he.
Yeah, him and Vladimir Guerrero Jr. I was his stint in Bluefield when I was working down there. I shot his first ever home run. You know, at Bluefield, you literally your field's in West Virginia, and once you hit a ball over the fence, it's in Virginia. And this guy cleared a creek on his first home run. His dad was in town. I remember because the local Kmart was shutting down, and his dad bought like 3 70-inch TVs and was hauling them out and trying to find a way to fit them in his rental car, which was hilarious. Because Vlad Senior's, you've seen him.
He's a big man.
He's huge.
He's huge.
And he got even bigger, wider, out of his game, and just watching him trying to shove these things. It was
probably playing a little Kia.
It might have been a Toyota Camry. Right. It was crazy. Well, guys, we'd like to thank you here for stopping by Exports Live, and good luck here the rest of the season, and looking forward to seeing what you guys do here in the tournaments.
We appreciate it, guys.
Thank you.
Coming up next here, Dusty and Hayden and I will start breaking down the NBA playoffs, NHL playoffs as well, next on Exports Live.
Welcome to Employee Resources Credit Union, where you're more than just a number, you're family. We provide financial solutions that rise above those of traditional banks. With roots stretching back to 1964, we've served 4 generations during constant industry changes. We're known for our low fees and incredible rates. Join us and experience the credit union difference. ERCU, not for profit, for service.
For decades, First Class Charter has provided high-quality motor coach transportation services to the Tennessee Valley. With numerous safety and cleanliness accreditations, First Class Charter is ready to make your group trip a reality. Contact us today by visiting firstclasscharter.net. First Class Charter, the official motor coach company of the North Alabama Lions.
Flooring sets the tone throughout your home.
For flooring that makes the right first impression, start by choosing us, Floored by Justin.
A one-stop flooring destination. Our new location stands alone for unequaled customer service and selection. Owner Justin Story's mastery of custom hardwood inlays means every room can have a custom look. Discover how the right choice of hardwood, laminate, carpet, or tile can set the tone in your home. Contact Floored by Justin today.
The Summit of Lawrenceburg is the premier senior and assisted living community in the region. The Summit makes it home for you or your loved one with diverse suites that welcome and encourage community, plus gathering spaces, neighborhoods, daily activities, and a wonderful staff that supports you every day.
Hi, I'm
I'm Tara Blue. I'm the new director of the Summit, and we would like to invite you and your family to come and tour our facility. We would love to see you here.
Make your property rock and roll with services from GNS Excavating, specializing in white sand, compost, mulch, topsoil, landscape gravel, and steel landscape edging. Turn to the pros who know how to make your project shine with years of experience. The best part is they're locally owned and operated. Choose from a vast selection of mulch and rock from their conveniently located facility at number 3 Valley Road in Lawrenceburg, just off Buffalo Road. Phone 931-279-3841 and get started today.
Hey, this is Phil Hooper. Get the look you want for your favorite school, church, or business with apparel from HD Ink Screen Printing in Leoma, Tennessee. Got a logo you need embroidered or screen printed? Let HD Ink give you the professional look that sets the bar in today's world. We do fundraisers and custom designed apparel and so much more. Call today, 931-201-2961, or come see us at our new shop located at 26 Ingram Road in Leoma. Remember, HD Ink for the look you want and the look you deserve.
Here at Heritage Automotive, experience the difference with our great sales department, service department, and parts department. Now offering up to $10,000 off on all Chevy and GMC Model 1500s.
And we have over 30 lenders with some of the best rates in the market.
Hi, it's Tag with Heritage Automotive, and we want you to know when it comes to your vehicle, you deserve help, not hassle. With our 30-plus years of experience of being your local dealership, we're here to serve you. So whether it's routine maintenance, mechanical repairs, collision repairs, we're here to help. So give us a call today to schedule your service.
Heritage Automotive. Expect more, experience the difference.
Hood Company Real Estate is highlighting the beautiful home located at 786 Hillview Drive in Lawrenceburg as this week's property of the week. This spacious 4-bedroom, 4-bath brick residence sits on a picture-perfect 3+ acre lot and features an attached, extra-large 2-car garage. This is a solid custom-built home with many updates, including a new HVAC system and tankless hot water heater, plus the price has recently been reduced. For more on this and many other homes, check out hoodcompanyhome.com or phone 931-762-5816.
If you're stuck, then you're in luck. Call Tyler McDowell with In-Service Towing 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for quick, reliable service. When you find yourself in a bind, In-Service offers full-service towing and recovery services as well as vehicle lockouts, jump starts, and emergency roadside assistance. Family-owned, family-operated. When you need a hand, call In-Service Towing or ask for them by name. Serving Southern Tennessee and North Alabama. Phone number 931-843-9098 or visit inservicespecialties.com.
Jack Davis Insurance, located at 201 West Gaines Street in Lawrenceburg, has you covered through all of life's obstacles. Facing those challenges is easier together. That's why Jack Davis specializes in group insurance. Cover the most valuable aspect of your business, your employees, with coverage for life, accident, cancer, critical illness, short-term disability, dental, and vision. Jack Davis can customize plans for every need. Serving Lawrence and surrounding counties since 1987. Contact Jack Davis Insurance today at 931-242-5225.
Are you looking for the perfect refrigerator? What about a new stove or washer or dryer? It only makes sense to shop at the one place that specializes in appliances, top to bottom, big or small. And that's Kelly Appliance in Lawrenceburg. Kelly Appliance is home to all major name brands, including LG. LG makes life good with a full selection of refrigerators, cooking appliances, dishwashers, microwaves, and more, including appliances made right here in Tennessee. Family owned and family operated. Stop by Kelly Appliance on Jerry Street in Lawrenceburg today.
Why should you bank with Employee Resources Credit Union? We offer a wealth of services, including mobile banking, video banking, bill pay, and more. We also offer loan rates that are lower than those of our competitors. Employee Resources Credit Union has been a financial pillar since 1964, providing long-time support to members of the community. Join us and become part of the ERCU commitment, not for profit, for service.
At Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, we're proud to be locally owned and operated because we're not just a bank, we're family. When you call, you'll be greeted by a friendly representative who's ready to discuss your banking needs, as well as offer our competitive rates on CDs and money market accounts. Our loan decisions are made in-house and never sold to a secondary market because our commitment is simple. You matter to us. At Lawrenceburg Federal, we offer all the conveniences of larger banks with a personal touch. Join us at Lawrenceburg Federal Bank, where community, trust, and service come together.
Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is your premier source for hardwood, laminate, luxury vinyl tile, sheet vinyl, residential and commercial carpet, carpet tiles, ceramic and porcelain tile, waterproof floating floor, plus blinds and shutters. Lawrenceburg Flooring and More is also home to all name brands and can tackle projects big and small. Installation? You're covered with installers who've got years of experience and stand behind their work. Let Lawrenceburg Flooring and More make your design dreams a reality. 2760 Highway 43 North, or visit LawrenceburgFlooringandMore.com.
Whether you're looking to spruce up the interior or exterior of your home or business, trust Lawrenceburg Glass to provide a one-of-a-kind product. From windows to mirrors, shower doors, custom framing, storefront installations, and everything in between, Lawrenceburg Glass takes pride in our quality craftsmanship and strong attention to detail. With us, your customer experience always exceeds expectations. We're reliable, on time, and we deliver stunning results. Lawrenceburg Glass. Our passion is reflected in our work.
Hood Company Real Estate is highlighting the beautiful home located at 786 Hillview Drive in Lawrenceburg as this week's property of the week. This spacious 4-bedroom, 4-bath brick residence sits on a picture-perfect 3+ acre lot and features an attached, extra-large 2-car garage. This is a solid custom-built home with many updates, including a new HVAC system and tankless hot water heater, plus the price has recently been reduced. For more on this and many other homes, check out hoodcompanyhome.com or phone 931-762-5816.
LUS is committed to our customers, from providing and maintaining energy-efficient utility services to friendly, helpful customer service. LUS is there. At LUS, we're always challenging everything we know, every day. We strive to improve efficiency and reliability while focusing on our responsibility to our customers and the community. It's our promise to provide dependable service to our customers every time. Because we don't just work in Lawrence County, we live here too.
What really matters during the ball game, we're at that point in the season where some are just beginning, some have already ended, and others are at that point where it's either win or go home. Depending on what your perspective is, it changes everything, doesn't it? In 2 Corinthians 4 and verse 18, we're reminded we don't look at the things that are seen, but at the things that are unseen. For the things that are seen are temporary, but the things that are unseen are eternal. Keep your focus, keep your perspective on the right things, the things of God, the eternal things. And that message brought to you by your friends at the Leoma Church of Christ.
Are you looking for a non-factory job environment? Livingstone Freight Solutions is a 3PL company that began managing warehouses in Tennessee, Alabama, and Mississippi. With our multiple shifts and experienced management team, our goal is to give you, as an employee, a safe family work environment and competitive wages. We offer a wide variety of employment opportunities from forklift drivers to management level positions. We also strive to offer a competitive benefit package and PTO options. For more information or to apply, visit us at livingstonefs.com or give us a call at 931-269-3255.
Being raised in Tennessee, we believe in the importance of family and community. Creating a positive experience at our family-owned and operated business is one of the ways we share that belief.
Being in an accident can be extremely stressful. When it came time for my repairs, Mashburn's made it easy.
I am lucky to have a wonderful company in my community like Mashburn's Collision Center. It's reassuring to know that I'm in good hands because their work is second to none.
We pride ourselves that the Mashburn name is one of the most trusted in Lawrence County since 1981. Mashburn's Collision Center. Let our family take care of yours.
Shop McMaster's Home Gallery for furniture, appliances, and more. And shop quality, shop convenience, shop service, shop local. A family-owned business with a long history of serving the region. We're a one-stop home furnishings destination. We feature brands you know, competitively priced, backed by professional installation and service. You can trust that we'll take good care of you before and after the sale. For your home, shop smart. Shop McMaster's Home Gallery today.
Old School Rentals in Loretto, Tennessee is headquarters for all your rental equipment needs. Need a trailer? How about saws, tools, loaders, or generators? You can find all of that and much, much more at Old School Rentals. Owner Ryan Smith, located on North Main Street in Loretto, Tennessee.
Oliver Wellness and Massage, located in Pulaski, Tennessee, is your premier spa for massage therapy, salt therapy, IV therapy, tanning, and much more. Stay relaxed, look your best, and feel good at Oliver Wellness, located at 1187 West College Street, Pulaski, Tennessee, or contact Haley at 931-309-0462 or schedule your appointment online at 931massage.com.
Got primary care? Find your way to better health with primary care by One Stop Medical. With decades of combined experience, you'll find a one-on-one relationship just like the old days, but with the convenience and technology of today. When One Stop Medical does primary care, it's the best. Call today for an appointment and find your way to healthy living. Serving Lawrenceburg, Pulaski, and Hohenwald. Phone 931-244-8220. Primary care by One Stop Medical at its best.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to X Sports Live before 2 Chainz gets back up here. 2 Chainz.
Show everybody your shoes.
Show
off the shoes
real
quick.
Oh, look here.
There we go.
Whoa.
Wide shoes.
What is this?
There you go. There you go, guys. We were just talking about it.
Thank you, Dad.
Thank you, Dad.
This is great.
Hey, man, how you doing? Good.
How you doing, man? Oh, my God.
We were just talking about it. Look at that. You gotta open it. You gotta open it, man.
It's slow, so we decided to hand deliver.
Oh, look at the picture. Look at that. Man, we got 2 Chainz.
He's got his UT Southern. I mean, he really shaped.
Man, he tightened up.
Yeah, that was long.
Okay.
Man.
William Hayden.
Yeah.
Graduate.
Oh, that's the real deal right there. That's a hey, that was the real deal right there.
Hold that up.
On that one.
Oh, hold that up. Let me have a picture of that.
Zoom in.
That's going to the phone.
Dude, that should be your email face on our X.
On the exports, yeah, that was a good one.
Ben Luna, if you're watching, this picture.
Right there,
I know, man.
That picture. What's that gonna be for?
Oh, I don't know.
It's gonna be for the Tennessee Valley Media.
This
Facebook
might be
page.
the best Exports Live we've ever had.
Yeah,
we heard so many great stories off air with the Loretto guys. That was a lot of fun.
They have fun.
So much fun.
They have a lot of fun.
I wish we could mic them up, but I know there's probably a lot of things in games.
We get in trouble.
Yeah, we get in trouble.
We can't use. So
I keep Ben on his toes anyways myself. So.
Well, guys, it's so hard to transition after all.
I don't know which direction we should go.
Oh, let's go to your favorite topic. I call it the bomb series because it's one of those in your mind that you just want someone to drop a bomb, not hurt anybody, but just drop a bomb on the buildings, destroy the buildings so the Nuggets-Lakers series doesn't continue. No one hurt, just destroy the buildings.
Listen, guys. I'm trying to get my words so I don't get in trouble. They can't beat them.
They can't.
No, they can't. Is that 10 in a row now?
That's 10 in a row. They're 0-10 against Denver. Street Clothes Davis has played his hind end off. I'm going to give him props.
He
was wore out. But listen, I'm going to look at the camera when I say this. And I know there's people watching who think LeBum is the greatest thing since sliced bread in the NBA. I want y'all to go back and watch the last 12 seconds of that game.
Last 12 seconds.
Last 12 seconds. Think about it. Y'all watched it. Think about what I'm fixing to say.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Joker rebounds. He gives the ball to Murray, and he does this. Murray comes up the floor, and who is standing right at the three-point line? LeBum. And what does it? Joker goes past him. So they know we're not setting no high screen. LeBron never went after the ball. He passed that defense off to Anthony Davis, who was about 4 feet too far away from Murray.
And he ended up in the second row of the stands.
And he ended up with a three, or he ended up with a fadeaway in his eye.
Yeah.
With Murray sticking a dagger in it. I sent you a message, or I sent you that picture.
Yeah. What was my response to it?
And we talk about all the greatness. We talk about all the accolades LeBron's done. Guys, it looked like he was scared to play defense.
Mm-hmm.
A superstar is trying to stop that.
I think he's wore out too, man. Like
I told my buddy, I don't care. He's like, well, he's the best player in the league. No, he's not the best player in the league.
Not a chance.
Anthony Edwards played the best player in the league right now.
Yeah, he's playing.
Yeah, he's playing lights out.
Yeah.
It's time to go home. It's over.
Mm-hmm.
You can stay another year and hope Bronny gets picked up by somebody, and maybe you can get a trade if you just got to play with your son. Maybe you in street clothes think y'all can put it together. It's over. You're not beating Denver. I can't get it in my head why people think that he's still the best player playing basketball. Is it because he's 39 and he's averaging like 25? I get it. That's amazing. What he's doing at his age is amazing.
And carrying that team.
He carries that team.
Yeah, really.
I'm going to give the props that he's carrying the team, but come on.
You're not going to win a championship and you're not seen as the best player. Like there's probably at least 5, maybe even more than players I would take over him right now.
Yeah.
Jokic, Embiid.
I'm taking Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Davis, Anthony Edwards, just names like that.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Yeah, Luka.
Halliburton.
How about Luka, though?
Yeah, Luka.
I'd take
Hey, they talk about Luka's defense.
Yeah.
Did y'all see last night?
He called him
five points is all he give up.
Yeah.
He told him he wanted to play one-on-one, and he sure would.
Because they actually cared about defense for once.
Dude,
With his size, if he cared about defense.
If he was a little quicker,
yeah.
How nasty could it be?
Yeah.
But I'm just I'm over it, guys.
I hear you.
That's the first thing he said when he walked in the door today.
Guys, I'm just over it.
I'm just over the NBA, and we're going to talk about it. Let's just go ahead and get in it. Did you know, and I said it to him, so I'm going to say, did you know, people at home, did you know that, and I'm just going to talk about the last week that we've seen in the playoffs. Did you know there's not been one foul committed in NBA?
What?
There's not been one foul committed? There's not one player who has honestly fouled anybody. Yeah. Every player gets a foul called on them, and they do this.
Yeah.
Replay. Shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I'm with you.
Yeah. How many fouls did they miss on that in the Knicks Sixers game? That game's under what? They got them looking into that game.
Yeah.
Yeah, Philadelphia.
Maxey got knocked down.
Yeah. He got bumped twice. He got bumped getting the ball, and then he got, hand checked all the time.
Yeah, I'm just so over it. And I hate to be that. 'Cause I love basketball. I think the NBA has been a great thing. Our kids enjoy it. I'm not saying they're the greatest role models, but our kids enjoy it. It's fun to watch. There's some of the best athletes out there to watch, and what they can do on a night every night. But it's just getting to where it's hard to watch.
Because those games drag on because they do all that.
Yes.
We have to.
They look at the official review. Yeah. There was one series a few years ago. I think it was the Clippers and the Suns in the Western Conference Finals where it was a review and they reviewed that for, I believe it was 46 minutes. Yeah. It took them 46 minutes to review a play.
That's stupid.
That's terrible.
And it's all the time in between because they're complaining about every call.
Every call. And the coaches are no different.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, and it don't matter which coach it is.
Right. No,
it's every coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's every coach. It's every player. It's everybody on the bench. Like, it's just, I told AJ, they should only blow a whistle when they're inbound the ball or if they call a timeout. And outside of that, just let them go.
Let them play. It's a playoffs, exactly.
Yeah.
The intensity, man. Like, you want to be able to.
And I mean, we hadn't refreshed right here, but look at the scores.
61-58.
They're playing defense.
Yeah,
I mean, we've not had any like astronomical games that have just been blowed out with offense. They're playing defense. Just play the game.
Yep, they put their best players out there to play defense.
If you get a foul, you get a foul.
You got to.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Yep,
I mean, and listen, we talk about officiating. We've talked about it, but my God, like. You got a cluster of 10 just mammoth guys down low banging. Okay, you're going to miss a call.
Yeah.
You're going to miss one.
Because they're big bodies. And some people, some things are just going to get hidden in between all
exactly. I mean, they're talking about Angelo getting smacked. Okay, he got hit in the face.
Yeah.
And they're like, it didn't cost you the game. You had a 20-point lead.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You blew that 20-point lead didn't have anything to do with that play.
Yep.
You just don't blow 20-point leads.
Exactly.
Not like they did, though.
No.
I mean, that's the thing with Denver. Like, they had a 20-point lead, and Denver said, all right, we're just going to.
They changed your strategy.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it was over.
Yeah, it was done.
They freaked out.
I mean, LeBron had that wide open three.
Yeah.
He missed.
Yeah, missed it.
I mean, he was. Yeah. I don't know. I'm just, like I said, I love watching it, and I'm going to keep watching it. Yeah. But it's bad.
We got the Heat Celtics right now. They're tied. A couple minutes into the third quarter. Pelicans Thunder tonight. I think we know the writing's on the wall in that series that the Thunder's going to win.
Yeah, Zion hurt. I don't see the Thunder.
Yeah, Zion's pretty. I mean, he's just a role player at this point because he never wants to get in shape.
Yeah.
I mean, he don't stay on the floor.
He's a good player down low, but other than that, I mean, I don't see him an outside threat or anything.
Nuggets Lakers. I mean, we know it's a foregone conclusion. I think Knicks Sixers.
That could probably.
That could be a series.
Yeah, it could be.
That could be a series.
Gentleman sweep on that one.
You got Cleveland up on the Magic
Cleveland
right now.
with Magic.
The Cleveland's just they
Paulo's hurt. Cleveland.
Yeah, trying to see. Bucks, that's tied at 1. They're susceptible there. The Bucks are.
I got the Pacers winning that series.
Siakam had 37 last night. Dame had 34.
Timberwolves Suns. I think we know the
and listen, and that hurts me because I'm a Booker guy, man. I think Book's good, but my goodness, Anthony Edwards, guys.
He's unreal. And I think the best series though is Clippers Mavs. That might be the 1 7-game series that we get.
That game last night, I was watching it. Holy crap! They were going shot for shot. There was one point where both teams
they're just swapping licks.
I mean, just swapping. Kawhi going down the court, or Kyrie with that finish, Luka with that one-on-one against Harden to hit the dagger. Luka, I was just shook with how he performed last night. Especially, I looked at that stat where he everybody he was guarding, they only scored 5 points on him one-on-one.
So are we thinking that the West is going to come down to Nuggets, Wolves, Mavs, or whoever wins that series?
I don't trust the Thunder. I really don't. I think
they're young.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying the
I think if the Mavs get by the Clippers, I think the Mavs will beat the Thunder. I think it'll be the Mavericks versus the Nuggets.
I just don't think anybody's going to beat Denver.
Yeah, I don't either.
I mean, y'all know how I feel about Joker. I mean, but
they're just.
I mean, he's so good. And they got so many weapons. They're role players. Porter Jr., Gordon. I mean, what's the other dude with the
Aaron Gordon?
No, Aaron Gordon. But what's the other guy? Not married neither. He's the one that was picking Anthony Davis up out of the stands. Caldwell Pope.
Caldwell Pope, KCP.
Yeah.
Kentucky guy, help Kentucky guy.
Yeah. They're so good.
They got good young talent. I mean, all those guys are young too. That's the thing.
Yeah, they are.
They're going to be a threat.
And Gordon and Porter Jr. They're never going to get those huge contracts. Yeah. They just know their role.
Well, they've already. Well, Gordon has a chance to get the big money.
Mm-hmm.
I think he's proven to be a very good role player.
Sure.
But
and a very good defender on top of that.
Shout out to Denver, though. Whenever Michael Porter Jr., I don't know if y'all knew how good he was at Missouri. In 2017, he was projected to be the number 1 overall pick. Went back, got hurt, had back surgery, dropped to the 14th pick, the last pick within the lottery, within the 2018 draft. Denver picked him up. I mean, he just looks he could be the best player on a team like Detroit or...
Oh, sure. He could be the one.
He could be the number 1 guy, but he just fits his role so perfectly.
And having to deal with all the stuff he's having to deal with his stupid brother.
Man, his brother, dude.
Both brothers. Do you know about that?
But the other one is the one that's got kicked out of the league. That's the big one. Like,
what an idiot. We've talked about that on the show before, but like,
what makes you think?
What makes you think that they're not going to find him?
How do you think you're betting off your phone, you moron?
Yeah.
I mean, they're listening to us right now, probably.
These guys are doing it in these arenas.
Yes.
He was trying to be slick, but he still puts his name on stuff, which is stupid. It just.
Yep.
I don't know.
The bookie didn't have to be suspicious to see that.
No.
That was writing on the wall.
Yep.
Which, so moving on, I know you guys probably haven't watched a whole lot of hockey, but man, some of these games have been. Just this one here alone. I know Coach Curtis here for Loretto. Every time he looked down, somebody was getting their head taken off in this Boston-Toronto game.
I watched the Predators game the other night. That was a really good game. It came down to the end there, and I watched it, and I'm really excited. Do they play again tonight?
They won last night 4-1.
Okay, so
they
the series is tied 1-1.
Yes, tied 1-1. They made some. They had played a really good first period in Game 1 against Vancouver, but they were trying to get more offense, switched up their defensive responsibilities, and Vancouver jumped on it. Last night, no, they stuck with it. I mean, the Preds are so physical, and when they can get that physicality to turn the turnovers, and they've got goal scorers, and they won 20 of their last 28 games going into the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's just something about those teams, like the Capitals, even though I think they're going to lose to the Rangers in 5, or maybe even get swept, but something about those teams when they've really got to fight. To get into the playoffs, like my Blue Jackets a few years ago when they swept Tampa, who was the best team in the league. They were playing playoff game after playoff game the last month of the season. The Preds have been that way. The Capitals have been that way. It's just something about, especially in this sport of hockey, when you get that momentum, it's kind of hard to stop it once you get there.
It is, and we've seen the Predators in the past. They were the wild card team, and they made it all the way up to the Stanley Cup. Just shows the grit and grind of the Predators, and just overall hockey in general. When it comes, not just playoffs for hockey, but overall NBA, just the intensity. Whenever it comes to playoff times, it just amps up.
We just have some really good physical series. I think the Winnipeg Colorado series is going to be the most entertaining because none of those teams play defense, including their goalies. Game 1 was 7-6. It's 3-3 at the end of the first period. My son watched hockey with me all day Sunday. Didn't ask for Elmo, Nemo, Dory, or Mickey one time because he was just
stuck on the TV.
Yep.
I'm like, oh, this is heaven.
Yeah, this is it. Right here, yeah.
It's right here until today he busted a glitter bomb all over our house. I've got pink glitter
everywhere. And it'll be there till.
Tried to clean so much. It's one of those like dolls or like little things you squeeze and like this bubble comes out.
Yeah.
So he loves it because I'll go boop and he just cackles. And I did it, and either I squeezed it really hard, or he because he was putting his face on it, and maybe it hit a tooth. It's probably me squeezing it too hard and poop, and it just went
everywhere.
I had to give him a bath. Just glitter. Oh man, it was.
That was rough.
It was rough. It was really rough. And guys, coming up next here, got some wrestling.
Wrestling.
Got everything going down. AEW, WWE. I know we got a lot of thoughts on those things. That's coming up next here on X Sports Live.
From our humble beginnings to today, Parks Lumber Company has continuously served Lawrence and surrounding counties for over a century. Although we started as a small lumber yard in 1896, we have grown to include everything you need to make your dream project come to life. No matter your building needs, our experienced staff will be with you every step of the way to ensure you receive the highest customer service and attention to detail you deserve. Visit us at 106 2nd Street or on Facebook. We guarantee you will see working with PLC is as easy as 1, 2, 3.
Do you ever worry about having too much in the garage? What about where you're going to put the mower, or your ATV, or better yet, your mother-in-law? Look no further than Quality Storage Buildings located right next door to Flat Rock Cheese and More on the Minor Hill Highway in Pulaski, Tennessee. There you'll find the answer to your need in a compact or spacious metal building. Built by hand right at Flat Rock by some of the finest craftsmen around, there's a perfect building for everyone, including economy, utility, cabin, lofted or garage models, and even an animal shelter line. Buy or rent to own, see the different models at Flat Rock or on North Main Street in Ardmore and on Highway 43 South in Dunn. Call today 931-363-3603 or 931-201-2205.
There are now more ways to save at Quick Mart. Become a Quick Club member and easily earn rewards on qualifying purchases at Quick Mart convenience stores using the Quick Club app, available in the Apple App Store and Google Play. To save on fuel for work, use the Fuel Rewards Pro app to earn 5 cents a gallon on work fill-ups and redeem the savings for yourself. To get started, visit fuelrewards.com/pro or download the app in the Apple App Store and Google Play.
The Raptor Series from Hustler Turf. A premium line of residential mowers designed with a wide stance for operator comfort. A one-piece 11-gauge steel frame and welded steel deck for added durability. Finished off with premium Kawasaki V-twin power. We are Hustler Turf, and this is Hustler Country.
Don't just find a job, find a career with Resource MFG. The team at Resource MFG in Lawrenceburg has the resources and experience to find you a full or part-time position right away. Now recruiting for open positions in Lawrence, Giles, and Murray counties. Whether you're entering the workforce for the first time or looking to take your career to the next level, let your journey begin with Resource MFG. Located at 300 Ellingson Street in Lawrenceburg. Phone 931-570-2111 to jumpstart your career today.
Head on over to Shaw Southeast Distributing in Lawrenceburg to find everything you need for your home, business, or fundraiser. To make life easier, Shaw Southeast Distributing now accepts EBT cards. Have a concession stand, food truck, or just your kitchen at home? Leave it to Shaw to fill your shelves with ease. Shaw Southeast Distributing delivers. Family owned and operated. Phone 931-762-7760. Follow us on Facebook or visit us at 1603 Ripke Avenue in Lawrenceburg.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
About to blow out his nose.
Oh, Lord. Yeah, I ate a Scooby snack over here, literally. It's what they're, Scooby.
I don't watch
Scooby snacks. Got choked up and had to chug some cherry Coke. So we found a new nickname for Hayden, courtesy of Ben Luna.
Yeah. Ben, by the way, no water in the fridge. And I don't. That ice that's in the maker probably was in there when the building was even being like in the blueprints. It's got frost, like hair growing on it or something. It's unbelievable. Can't even get him ice water. I don't know. Where's Kevin when we need him?
Yeah, he got
Kevin's probably gonna run off a cliff at this point.
He got hit by a softball tonight.
He did get hit by a softball
at the Summertown Loretto game. He
Oh,
said I need to take a vacation. I
No,
told him
the
just
other
to run
night,
some burn on it.
the other night when he was heading back from Lewis County, deer hit the side of his truck too. He's had it rough the past few days.
He said he needs a vacation. He'll get it when all the sports seasons are
he'll
done.
get it.
So we can get a vacation.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Pro wrestling wise, AEW's coming off a pay-per-view. Really good match between Ospreay and Bryan Danielson. I don't know if you guys saw that.
I didn't. Dude, I just can't.
It was pretty good. The rest of the pay-per-view you can move on from because it's AEW and they're still WWE's living free in their heads. They're talking about them in the post-match. You know, their $1 million man Ospreay is like, you know, Triple H is below me. I'm like, dude, a lot of like 12 times more people know who Triple H is than
you.
And you might be lucky to make sure it's only 10 times the amount by the time you're wrestling.
Yeah, I mean, Triple H is the man.
Yeah. So WWE wise, we got Backlash. Is that the next?
This one coming up. Looks like we're setting up AJ.
AJ and Cody, because Cody has to face somebody. Even
Yep, and Jay and Damian.
Jay and Damian.
Man, I think we're finally seeing Judgment Day going to slowly split.
I think so, with Rhea being injured.
Rhea being out, and now that JD was going to interfere the other night and ended up
talking trash on social media.
Yeah, and he got Damian super kicked by Jay. And so I think we're seeing the downfall of the Judgment Day.
Yeah. Finn Balor did sign a new contract.
He did sign a contract extension. And I was watching a clip, man. He got some big pop at a live event.
Yeah.
Was was it Intercontinental Championship?
Yeah, him and Sammy. Yeah, him and Sammy.
Sammy Gunther and
Gable. Yeah.
Speaking of Gable,
man,
I love it.
Gable,
I love
Gable
it.
Turning heel.
I love it. I love it.
Yes, and the way he done, like Monday night. Did y'all see that segment where he trashed his Alpha Academy? Yeah. I'm liking it.
I like it too.
It's way more of a real character. I mean, the smoosh thing was funny.
Yeah.
For a little bit, but like this seemed really.
Yeah, he looked different coming out with the suit, with the with no tie but the unbuttoned top. I feel like that fit Gable.
Right.
Yeah.
That's always been like I think he's a good baby face, but with some guys you can tell when they're a better heel.
Yeah.
He's a better heel in my opinion. He can be a baby face, but overall I think his personality suits being a heel. And I think, of course, overall everybody's been wanting that to happen the past few weeks for him not being able to beat Gunther, then Sammy winning.
Yeah.
It was time for that change to be made.
It was.
I think he's going to make it work too. I really do.
Man, a whole lot more going on. I mean, we got the draft. We got the draft coming up.
Yeah,
Becky Lynch won the title. She beat Liv for the
A lot of
title.
people weren't happy about that.
No, I really thought they might have put it on Liv.
Yeah, I thought they would too.
But maybe that's setting up something between Becky and Liv. Maybe at this pay-per-view or the next
Could.
one might set up for something. Because I think we're getting to the point now where we're going to get more excited about the big four.
Yeah.
Yeah, SummerSlam,
Rumble.
Survivor Series, Rumble, and
Mania.
WrestleMania.
Yeah.
And these we're not going to see a whole lot of titles change hands at these smaller events.
No.
Especially since they're overseas.
Yeah. Yeah, you're just.
How about the Drew Sheamus? You're talking about banger,
after burger,
man.
Yeah.
And then the Sheamus coming basically with a "you can't fix stupid" line.
Yeah.
Listen, I've always liked Sheamus. I think those two are gonna play it off really well.
I'd say that's gonna be a good match.
They always have that. The matches that we've seen them have. Especially my favorite is the triple threat match with Gunther at WrestleMania 39.
Yeah.
But those two, their chemistry together in the ring is really good.
And speaking of Gunther, they look like they just kicked someone out of Imperium. Is someone coming in?
Giovanni got kicked out.
Yeah. Is someone else going to come in?
I don't think so. I don't.
Those two.
Yeah, I think it'll just be them two, and we may just see Gunther just be a. Because he never tagged with them.
See, I'm kind of thinking Gunther might go for the world title.
Well, I think he set his sights on.
But
he set his sights on the King of the Ring, or I think that's what it's called now.
Yeah.
Sure.
And I don't think LA Knight's going to be involved in anything in this pay-per-view, but I do want They did. Do you see? The King of the Ring is coming up. Gunther's talking about the King of the Ring.
Yeah, he announced that he was entering.
And the opening kind of, not promo, but the opening video had a lot of faces.
Yeah.
That are going to be in the King of the Ring tournament.
Wrestling, like hey, we've been saying it for a couple of weeks now, especially since we got through Mania. WWE's on I don't want to say pro wrestling in general because we got AEW that's just tanking, but WWE's really, Triple H is just taking this creative role and just running the company, and he's just running with it.
And it just seems like every decision. I mean, not except for the Becky Lynch one, but I think everybody is looking at it and they're just going, "Oh man, that's a great idea."
It's a great idea. That. Yep, this and that. I like what they're doing with the Bloodline right now with Solo and the other guy.
Yeah, and there's still one more to come.
Yeah, still one more to come. I think he signed
Jimmy. I just read right here on Bleacher Report they were talking like Jimmy may have an undisclosed injury. I don't know if that's just set up a storyline. I have to do some more digging into that.
That might be why their match wasn't as good as WrestleMania.
Might be. He might have tweeted. He might be in the middle of something.
And speaking of, did you guys see that everything Seth was dealing with at WrestleMania?
How he was walking?
Yeah.
How's he walking?
Yeah. He went
for him
40-minute match.
A 40-minute match.
Then the opening night, where it was basically finisher after finisher.
I mean, he took a Claymore right off the rip as soon as the bell rang.
Took 5 Claymores. Yeah.
And then he takes a crazy chair shot from Roman.
Now I can see why. Like, have y'all seen those overhead shots where it's like he's struggling to get in the ring to hit that spot whenever?
He was. Yeah, he was hurt.
He was struggling. I mean, he was hurt. I mean, but overall, I gotta give him credit.
Yep.
He will not back down. He's going to do whatever it takes to make sure.
We just hope he comes back fully healthy.
Sure.
Fully healthy this we still got to have a him and CM Punk run.
Him and Roman, once again, that's got to happen.
They're going to have Punk or Seth and Roman are going to go one more time.
Yeah, they're going to go one more time, and I can't wait.
Yep.
But we got to get The Rock.
The Rock's got to be in there somewhere.
Yeah.
Did you see where Taker signed a new Legends contract?
Yeah.
So, WWE props, man. They're really going. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, it's been a lot of fun. I've been watching a lot of wrestling, like the biographies on A&E. The Rivalry series has been
That's really good.
The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels one that got me thinking. What would you guys think is the best rivalry ever in pro wrestling history? That's a tough one. Because that rivalry series gets you thinking.
Biggest rivalry in pro wrestling history.
Taker and Shawn Michaels, that was pretty good.
As far as matches go.
Wow.
Those were really good. Every single one of them was good.
Those matches are really good, but guys,
Stone Cold Rock.
Stone Cold Rock, but I'm going somewhere else for me.
Okay.
I don't know that we can't say Flair Sting.
That was good.
That's a good one. That's one of them.
If you go back on Peacock and you start watching some of the old, where it's in the studio though, NWA, where Sting really makes his appearance as the Surfer, and then especially when you start getting into, their big pay-per-view at the time was Fall Brawl.
Right.
Then they had some War Games and stuff like Starcade. But man, Flair and Sting, man, they went at it. That was a really good one.
Really good matches. I loved Hogan Savage.
Yeah, that's one I think.
Hogan Savage was real.
Real rivalry.
That was a real one.
Brett and Shawn.
Brett and Shawn was.
That was great.
Yeah, that
was in our childhood. Was Brett and Shawn.
Yeah, that was. That's probably more of a just iconic.
Yeah.
Just the overall story.
Yeah, overall.
Yeah.
How do you not say Hogan Andre?
Yeah, Hogan Andre was good. More people remember it for that one match, but there was matches after that. There was matches before.
Well, and even not even the matches, but just the TV time leading up to it.
Right.
The Piper's Pit where it all went down, and
and it's what WWE is doing now.
And could you I don't really know because they never really fought, but like if you just want to go into it as depth as a wrestling fan, but what about Bobby Heenan and Hogan? I mean, there was legit hatred.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Bobby Heenan hated Hulk Hogan until he died. He hated him. I think that that's another good one. There's so many, but yeah, for me, all time would be Sting Flair.
Yeah. Sting Flair. Me more. Of course, y'all watched it. I'm young.
Yeah.
Y'all watched it more than I have. I would probably say, when I was watching when I was younger, I'd say probably Undertaker and Shawn Michaels, just because matches overall, and I grew up watching that, but. Overall, I've seen podcasts, read stories, seen some other things about it. Like you said, Sting, Flair, that's a good one. But me, Rock and Stone Cold, man, that just took off for wrestling in general. I mean, that era in general really took off for me, and that's what I think.
And that rivalry has that Roman Cody feel.
Yeah.
It does.
They wrestled each other early, just like Cody and Roman wrestled each other early. But they saved their matches. They didn't do them on Mondays and
not Fridays.
Fridays and Thursdays when we were growing up.
They booked it on purpose.
They only met on the biggest stage.
Yep, and they performed on the biggest stage.
And it was great.
You knew you were getting a match.
No one sold the stunner better than The Rock. Maybe Shane McMahon, because he always had some sort of liquid in his mouth.
Yeah, always something. And, how do we not talk about Stone Cold and Vince?
Yep. Yeah. Their matches weren't always.
Their matches weren't good, but just their whole rivalry, with Stone Cold, how he was. There's a lot. I like them. How do you not say Kane and Taker?
I forgot about that one.
Yes, they're really good matches.
Great storytelling.
Because Taker never wanted to fight Kane.
Never.
And Kane interfered in just about every match.
Gosh, Bad Blood when Paul Bearer brought Kane out.
Yeah.
Man, that's kind of scary watching Kane the first time he come out.
Like I remember being in a building on a Monday Night Raw, and I hated the pyro.
That music
scared me because I purposely went to the bathroom so I wouldn't, because my dad got his tickets right next to the freaking Jumbotron where
all the pyro.
And I go, Dad, when I have the feeling that Kane is coming out, and my dad guessed it perfectly. He goes, this kind of feels like a Kane Undertaker segment. I want to go to the bathroom, and boom, I'm at the urinal.
Yep.
Yep. Nothing.
The music hits.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah, good stuff. Well, coming up next here on X Sports Live, we got some rants here. All of us got some stuff to get off our chests. It's coming up next here on X Sports Live.
At Smith Tax and Business Service, we offer many services. Along with personal income tax prep, we also offer tax preparation for corporations and partnerships. If you're a small business and looking for some extra help, give us a shout and we'll get you fixed up. Call Mary Beth Smith, Marion Matthews, Brooklyn Bates, or Michelle Staggs to find out how we can help you. Located at 208 Pulaski Street, phone 931-244-6633.
Are you tired of missing out on family life just to be treated like another truck number? Since 1986, Southeast Cares has been a family-operated business based in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Being family-owned ourselves, we understand the importance of family, which is why we value it above all else. With our large number of dedicated lanes and our friendly staff, we are able to evenly divide your home time with the amount of time you spend on the road. We offer multiple benefits with large company pay, all while keeping a small company environment. For more information, visit our website at southeastcarriers.com or check us out on Instagram and Facebook.
Southern Craft Manufacturing is dedicated to creating the finest quality and greatest value products in the death care industry. Southern Craft has perfected blending old world craftsmanship with modern manufacturing technologies to create a full line of steel, wood, and corrugated caskets. Family owned and operated for over 30 years, Southern Craft is now looking to hire local and regional truck drivers, welders, and production workers, each with great starting pay and a benefits package. For more information, visit southerncraftmfg.com. Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg is your go-to stop to complete your home, business, a combination of both, or really anything you can think of. With one of the region's biggest selection of bedroom furniture, name brand mattresses, recliners, living room and dining room suites, accents for the home or office, quality name brand appliances, and did I mention Swap and Shop services what they sell? This is family owned and operated business at its best. And the best part is, they'll treat you like family too.
We got bedroom suites, mattresses, dining room suites, appliances, outdoor equipment, mowers, and more. See us at the Swap and Shop Center in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee.
If there ever was such a thing as a company that could do almost anything, well, Tenneke Properties is it. These guys know how to completely transform your existing home into something new, or just do it room by room. Need a new bathroom or kitchen? What about a fresh coat of paint? Even a new floor? Looking for dirt work? Tenneke has you covered. Oh, and you can even rent a dumpster from them too. That's Tenneke Properties. Visit Tenneke.com or phone 931-244-4602.
Patient care at its finest is found at Tennessee Valley Family Care. From primary to infant care, physicals, women's health, allergies, diabetes management, plus on-site labs and ultrasounds. Let practitioners Liz Phillips, Kathy Cohen, and Stephanie Tucker care for your health and your entire family's health. Let Tennessee Valley Family Care help you reach your health care goals. The Hidden Garden, located just off the square in downtown Lawrenceburg, is your hometown oasis for massage, aesthetics, full hair and nail services, and body waxing. Gift certificates are available, and be sure to follow them on Facebook for their specials. The Hidden Garden, your peace, your place. 222 Pulaski Street, Lawrenceburg, Tennessee, or phone 931-762-9799.
For the best at-home care in Lawrence County, the Summit at Home is the right company for you. We have a friendly staff over 25 that is trained, educated, and qualified to help with all your needs within your household. Our non-medical services include transportation, housework, dressing, and companionship. We are also covered by most long-term care providers. For more information, please call 931-762-2310.
If you want the best clean and wash experience, you need to catch the happy wave at Tidal Wave Auto Spa. Don't settle for streaks, dirt residue, water spots, and weak vacuums that you can get at just any car wash. At all our locations, you will be greeted by a smiling attendant who will pre-wash your car front and back to remove any stubborn bugs and dirt before guiding you through the tunnel, where your car will be treated to the ultimate spa treatment with state-of-the-art equipment and one-of-a-kind wash experience that will give your car a showroom shine. Afterwards, you can help yourself to our free powerful vacuums, cleaning cloths, and glass and surface cleaner for the perfect finishing touch. When it comes to caring for your car, don't settle for any wash and pay for all the extras. Get the best when you catch the happy wave at your local Tidal Wave Auto Spa.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.
Welcome back here to X Sports Live. It's our final segment of the show. But before we get into the rants, I got a topic. We were talking about something on air. Apparently, we've got Tim McGraw, karaoke Tim McGraw over here. Loves to go to, was it Senior Frogs?
Senior Frogs. Senior Lopez. Yeah, Thursday night karaoke.
Loves karaoke.
It's a great time. Come out and show it.
Have you ever done karaoke before?
No, man.
You've never done it?
I mean, I probably done it a couple times, but
Yeah.
no.
You've never done karaoke?
Yeah, maybe like places, but I mean, I'm not going like to no restaurant.
Oh,
And,
yeah. But what songs did you
Man, I was playing in high school.
Yeah. But you don't remember?
What crap? No. Play some kind of gangster rap.
There we go.
If you just want to know the truth.
So it's all country for you?
Yeah, I'm a country guy.
Country.
Are you?
Old school country,
Listen, I just
man.
thought of something. I just thought of something, man.
Oh no. Where's this going, Dustin?
I just looked over real fast And I get Pat McAfee with the black shirt with the chain showing. So are you wearing snakeskin boots when you're going over there singing your country?
No, I'm not wearing this. No. It's usually just, flannel on, maybe a white T-shirt, jeans, boots on.
He's kind of got this Kane Brown look.
See, I do like me some Kane Brown, though.
Man, he does. I'm going to get with his brother. I'm going to see what kind of singer he really is.
Yeah. From his brother?
I'm going to ask his brother. Say, what kind of singer's your brother?
Go on the subway after this?
I might just go somewhere, just ask Graham.
Who knows what they're doing right now? They're
probably.
We don't want to know what's going on over here.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
We love our boys over
at Subway.
Yeah.
I will say, I do have a story. It's not a karaoke story, but my wife and I are on our honeymoon cruise. We did a bunch of trivia challenges because it was a real rainy day at sea, and so I finished second in the sports trivia, and we stayed for Divas trivia. So we tied with this other couple.
Okay.
So the tiebreaker was you had to do a lip sync to a song. So I won by lip syncing, and I didn't choose this. Did not choose this. Wife is my witness. I lip synced. I won it that way by the Backstreet Boys.
Dude,
rocked it out. Won the competition.
Mary Lee, please tell me you got a video of this.
You should have. You know how much we talked about that there should have been a video for that?
Dude, that would be off the hook to watch you sing Backstreet Boys.
I'll tell you the full story of my performance without giving any details off of the air. But let's just say I will do anything to win.
That's awesome.
So I won a trophy.
That competitiveness.
It wasn't anything bad.
Have you won any trophies?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I haven't won any trophies, unfortunately. I don't give out trophies, but it's just,
So this is going to take place tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night?
What time?
7 p.m.
I'm coming.
All right, sounds good.
Lopez.
I may, yes.
You're going to be there?
I'm coming.
Okay, all right, sounds good. I'll make sure to put a song request in for me. Nothing crazy, though.
All right, you got any rants?
I ain't got any rants. So I have to see what.
Man, my mind just went really.
Yeah. Oh boy. I'm in trouble tomorrow. Yeah. I know I am. As soon as I see Dusty walk through that door, I'm like, oh yeah. It's gonna be a long night.
I've got a couple quick rants. Number one, we kind of mentioned it earlier. AEW, you got to quit mentioning WWE. They're not mentioning you.
You can't do that.
They're not mentioning you. They don't care about you. They don't see you as competition. I think you need to view yourself as not competition. Build your brand. Build your people. Have storylines.
That's why you're AEW. You're your own brand.
Yeah. Have storylines. Good stories. Don't just book fantasy matches. And how's it a fantasy match if half the crowd doesn't even know who these people are?
Where are they getting their writers at?
There is none.
That's what. It's one guy running everything, and it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible. I mean, the matches are good, but the stories leading into them, there's just no build to them.
Yeah,
and you're not going to get casual fans. We're not watching AEW. We're not. Oh, we watch WWE.
I mean, we're huge wrestling fans.
But we're huge wrestling
I'm
fans.
not watching AEW.
I love Bryan Danielson because he was probably one of my favorite wrestlers when he was in WWE as Daniel Bryan. But
well, see, I don't watch because he left.
Yeah. I don't watch AEW either.
We don't even talk about one guy that's in AEW, and he's iconic. We don't talk about Edge.
Yeah.
We're just sitting here talking about rivals.
Yeah.
Think about some of the Randy Orton Edge rivals. I don't want to talk about it.
Edge and John
Is that to me, Edge is not part of
Dudley's.
Yes. TLC matches, the first two ever. I mean, like
Jericho.
Yeah, but I don't want to give Edge any props.
Because he went over there.
Yes.
So, Big Show went over. I couldn't believe Big Show.
Yeah, we haven't seen the Big Show in years.
I mean, he's like 75.
Yeah. So my other rant, though, it deals with transfers, not just at the college level, but the high school level as well. I want to implore those who are going to transfer, ask yourself a couple questions. Is this going to be the best thing for me long term? Because are you thinking for your education? Is the high school, is the college I'm going to, do they have the right education that is going to prepare me for whatever is going to face me next in life, whether it be college, whether it be the business life?
Sure.
Don't just go there to think that, this place is going to set me up and I'm going to go to the pros. Guys, very few people make it to the pros. Like a very small 6% percentage that's below 10, that's not even double digits. So you got to think about that. Is this the best place for my education? Also, think about this. When you go to that school, high school or college, how many people have they actually produced? When you're going to that high school and you're thinking, oh man, well, they win a lot of games. They're going to be playing in this and playing in that. I'm going to give you all this exposure. Have you really looked at how many people they've sent to the next level? Is that a D1 factory? Or are they barely sending guys to the local Division III school? Think about those things. Same at the college level. Is that school, is that coaching staff really going to send you to the NFL? Is that school really going to prepare you educationally for the next phase of your life? I don't think many people are thinking about that. They're not thinking about where they're going. It's just, and they're, let's be real about it. The kids aren't thinking about it, and the parents sure as heck ain't thinking about it.
They're
not.
Nope.
So sometimes the best place to be is where your feet are right now. And invest in it right here, right now, no matter where you are. That's my 2 cents. I'm putting into it because I don't think there's been a lot of real education by all parties involved in knowing where they're going.
Right.
So,
Agree.
I like it.
All right.
I like it.
All right, Dusty.
Let's go.
All right, guys. So mine is definitely not sports related.
No, it's not.
It's not sports related, and it's not a rant.
Lowering a baseball shirt to me right now.
Yeah.
This right here, I'm giving props to a small. I'm assuming small town. I'm just going to say a small town.
Near Baton Rouge, Louisiana.
Near Baton Rouge, Louisiana. 21st.
I know the call letters of the TV station.
Right.
You got to pull that book.
You know, we as society, we always want to say that, you know, we're too hard on people who commit crimes, or the judicial system isn't hard enough. You know, if we do this or do that, maybe they won't do it again. You know, some people are just going to get in trouble and they're never going to get out of it. 2022, in this small town of Livingston, Louisiana, a very bad thing happened to a man, or to a female. She was 14 years old. A guy named Glenn. I'm gonna put this guy's name out, so maybe everybody's. It's right here. This guy's name is Glenn Sullivan Sr. He's 54 years old. He raped a 14-year-old girl and got her pregnant. He threatened the family, threatened her with harm to the family if she went and told the police department. Well, she went. They done some DNA testing and come back, and yes, it was legit. This guy was sentenced. Now, this is crazy that it's taken 2 years for it to get sentenced. But this guy was sentenced on Wednesday, April the 17th, of 4 counts of second-degree rape by a judge. And Sullivan was sentenced to 50 years in prison. But that's not the best part, guys. Okay. All right. My props to this judge and this judicial system is this guy is going to be physically castrated for committing this crime.
That's great.
Yeah.
Now we sit back and we talk about all this, and we talk about how bad things are just in our area, you know, the United States. We're not even talking about other countries. If we had more people like this judge, this judge plainly states, you can read it. You can go to the Tennessee River Valley News, and you can read it. It's on Facebook. That's where I got it when I sent it to you. Yeah. You can read this article. This judge plainly states that he used every legal things he could from legislation to get this done. Yeah. He didn't break no laws. So people, this right here shows that an eye for an eye may fix things. Mm-hmm. You know, we just had a young police officer in Memphis, Tennessee 2 weeks ago get murdered by 2 juveniles. One of the juveniles was just released on bond like a day or two prior to that for a very serious crime. I'm just saying, props to these people, man. Like this should be a statement.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it is a statement in this town.
Yeah.
And for the state.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hope that every other state jumps on board and maybe looks at things different, because this is terrible. And, this is the worst crime that you could commit. And so all I'm saying is props to Louisiana and props to this judge for stepping up and doing what's right.
100%. I completely agree. And you definitely don't want to be those type of people like this guy in Springfield, Louisiana, because the judge has set a precedent. And most lawyers know that, if there's a legal precedent, especially in that county, in that state, that you can do that, well, they can ask for it because it's already been legally proven.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah, and I think those are things that our lawmakers, instead of some of the dumb stuff that they're doing right now, and I'm reading every day. I wish I didn't, because it makes me just kind of sad for the state of Tennessee. But just some of the dumb stuff that you see that the laws are trying to pass, and some of the just dog and pony shows that they're doing in the middle of the legislature. Those are the kind of things I want to see passed. You do that, that's your punishment.
Yep, absolutely.
I like it.
Yep.
I like it too, guys. Well, man, what a fun X-Sports Live
Good show
we had here tonight. The Loretto baseball team we had a lot of fun. Dusty's catching a lot of flack for putting on
that hat.
He wants some gear, guys.
Yeah.
I want to see the care packages you guys.
I want to see.
We want a competition.
And I will bring the care packages in, and we'll set them on the table.
All of our schools. Summertown. Send whatever you want.
Yeah, whatever
Collinwood, Wayne County, Mount Pleasant.
Send them to the big guy.
Send to the big guy. That's the one.
Who wants to send the best care package to Dusty Kaiser? And we will
have a selection show.
We will have
we'll put it right here on the table, and we'll look at it. And
this is for all teams too.
All the teams.
All the teams.
I'm not a. I tell people. My family's from Loretto.
Yeah.
My dad moved out of Loretto when he married my mom. I didn't go to school down there, and I tell people, it's my alma mater. This is what, I'm with you as one of the voices of the Wildcats. Yeah. But I'm also a Lawrence County fan, and I'm gonna support Loretto, and I'm gonna support Summertown. I'm not gonna, pick or choose. But Lawrence County is home to me.
Right.
So just to let people know. But yeah, I'm not opposed to wearing a black hat with a white L or yellow L on it.
Nothing wrong with that. I like that.
Let the sweepstakes, let the competition begin.
Yeah.
I want to see big boxes full of gear.
I want to see love notes written like, "We appreciate you, Dusty, for all your service." Love Loretto fans.
You and Crash need to get on some social media stuff.
We're going
to see what high school is going to send us the best.
Yeah.
Get on Facebook. Yeah.
And hey, like I said, I'll rep it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put it on.
Yeah.
Every show, every week he's gonna come in with a different gear.
I may come in with some blue on. I may have some Loretto on. I may have some Lawrence County on. I'm getting text messages from coaches already. And it don't have to be a baseball coach.
No.
It'll be a football coach. It can be a basketball coach.
See somebody give you some pads and a football helmet to wear.
I want one of them. I want a mouthpiece that looks like a pacifier.
Those are so stupid. Especially since I'm trying to get my son out of pacifiers right now.
Yeah.
And then I see high school kids wearing them. I'm like, y'all put those away. We're trying to get them over it.
Oh man, the guys in the NFL's doing it.
I know it is. Oh well, that's
another
metaphor for
that's a whole another story.
Yeah, a whole other story for another day.
Yeah.
So I will do it here for X Sports Live. So for Hayden Burks, 2 Chains,
and
Hey Bon Bon.
Yep.
For the big guy,
call me.
Dusty Kaiser. I'm AJ Good. We will see you guys next week.
Going the distance with local sports. This is the X Sports Network.